What is up, everybody? Welcome to the Geekwave. I'm DecreeB, and today I am here to play the RoBros with a couple of the developers. Do you guys want to talk a little bit about yourselves and the game?
Hi, I'm Rohan. I'm the engineer.
Greetings, Surf people. My name is Lee C Squared, and I am the producer for our game. Thank you for having us on here.
Yeah, our pleasure. We always love playing student games. We've only played one so far, but we want to get more into it. We love seeing the things that people create on campus. And so, how long have you guys been in the track, and which degree are you guys going for?
We are currently getting our entertainment, arts, and engineering degrees here at the University of Utah. Rohan's getting his engineering degree, and I'm getting my production degree. We have worked on this game for about a year and a half now.
Oh,
we
wow.
are just, we're just about 2 weeks away from graduation, and we are currently in the midst of the final track of development.
Yeah, I saw you guys' game is on Steam Greenlight. A link to that will be in the description below, so you guys can go there and vote yes on their game because it looks pretty awesome, and we're going to go ahead and start playing some of it right here. Do you guys want to talk about a little of the game? Like, what's it like? What's the style? What gave you guys the ideas and inspiration?
Currently the game is defined as a strategic escort shooter. So we took inspirations from classic rail shooter games and took the inspiration from strategic games such as Frozen Synapse, as well as incorporated some aspects of shooter games such as TF2. And we wanted to revolutionize the shooter genre by making it more strategic and tactical. Basically, give people more control over the pacing of the shooting aspect of the shooter genre.
That sounds pretty exciting. I haven't heard of a strategic. There's another word you use.
Escort.
Mm-hmm. Strategic escort. I haven't actually heard of that category. But it looks like a really fantastic game. So let's go ahead and get some gameplay started here. All right. So how much of this game is complete? Like, how many levels and things do you guys have ready?
Including a tutorial level, we have at least 4. So
right
as you
there?
can see, listed there. So each level is a progression of difficulty. You'll face more enemies, you'll face bigger levels, and you'll face more obstacles as you go.
All right, cool. Well,
And different types of enemies on every level.
different types. So you keep introducing new aspects to
enemies.
evolve the gameplay mechanics. That's always really good because I see a few student games here that sometimes don't go for the progression.
Mm-hmm.
They end up focusing on one aspect, but it's really cool to see extra things added in to keep the game rolling and moving forward.
Yeah, because we had a lot of mechanics and a lot of stuff to put in the game, so we decided to distribute it all over the game so people will feel new things, experience new things when they play the game.
All right, cool. Let's go ahead and try out level 1 and see how the game plays. So it looks like your first option here is to plan, and this is for your little robot, correct?
Correct.
So you outline a path using your mouse, and you give him places to go.
Exactly.
And your goal is to protect him from being destroyed and get him to the exit?
X, yeah.
The X up there at the top.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. All right, let's see how this works.
So, yeah.
Oh, wow. So what are these little icons here? What do they do?
So the first one that we picked is a battery icon. So the payload, the short guy, he needs battery to move around. So that's the battery, and the pointy things are the ammo. That is something you need as a player to protect him from other guys. So.
All right, cool. It looks like Lee just ran out of battery here.
Yeah.
Exactly. So
he can't keep that path. So now he has to go back and reroute it so that he can make sure he has enough battery to get to the exit.
Yep, correct. You see, we wanted to have this sort of puzzle element to our game, so people can strategically maneuver around the map and then collect enough battery power so they can make it all the way to the end.
Oh, that's really cool. Looks like there's a good variety of things for you to go to, different paths and different strategies that you can take.
Exactly.
And it looks like we have ours set right now.
And one more thing that you must notice, look at the color differences in the map.
Okay, yeah, there's light blue, and then there's a
Yeah.
sort of medium and a
So
darker.
that means the enemy density changes on the levels. So the light blue
Okay.
has low enemy density, and the dark blue has higher enemy density. And we have put pickups in the higher enemy density because we want you to go there because there are a lot of enemies present there.
Essentially,
Oh,
we
that's
want
really
to
cool.
give Essentially, we want to give players the compulsion to either take a easier or simpler path, so they can progress through the level smoothly, or if they really want to go all out, they can go through some of the more higher density areas and give themselves a challenge.
All right, cool. That's actually really cool. I like that. So now that he's got his path set, he just finishes up here, and now he executes, and it's going to throw you into the 3D phase
Yeah.
of the game. All right, let's check that out.
Let it rip.
All right, you need to protect the payload, stay in the green circle to maintain your battery charge. Use WASD for movement, left mouse uses the gun, scroll wheel or X to scroll weapons, and hold right mouse to slow down time. That is pretty cool. What made you guys think of the slow down time element?
That was inspired from Super Hot. Essentially, at first concept, we had this idea of having slow motion in order to add to the control of the tension in gameplay.
I see. So it just adds like a little bit more variety to the game. Helps you control that sort of flow of enemies and things.
And also, it takes you out of tight situations sometimes. If there are a lot of enemies, you need some time to get out of it. Be safe, so.
That's pretty cool. So is that like a thing that you can enable permanently, or do you have to like load up a charge by killing enemies? Or
You'll see soon.
all right, cool. All right, so it looks like we just jumped in. There's your little guy. This is the guy that's following the path that you just set yourself.
Yep.
And
These are
they want to destroy your little guy.
Yes. They will kill you as well, so it depends.
Okay, so you're just trying to protect yourself and the payload so you can get out.
Look at the green circle
Nice.
down there. So you have to stay in that circle, or your health bar at the top
Okay.
left, top right goes.
Essentially, your companion is keeping you powered, and you have to stay within the circle close to him in order to maintain the connection of power.
Okay. All right, so you're a robot as well. Okay, cool.
RoBros.
Yeah.
RoBros. That's okay. Cool.
Essentially, you're a more stronger, braver version of C-3PO while protecting R2-D2.
Oh, that's really nice.
You
Oh,
run out of battery very fast, so you have to be close so you can move around.
oh, it looks like if we're not careful, we're gonna run out of ammo here. Got one bullet left.
Oh,
Oh no! Oh no!
hurry!
Oh yeah, there
Yeah.
you go. Awesome. So how many guys are in your guys' team for this?
10 people.
10 people.
10
Yeah.
people. Wow, that's pretty impressive. And you said you guys have been working on it for about a year and a half?
Year and a half. Yep.
Wow. What kind of challenges have you guys had to overcome in the creation of this game?
Well, for starters, the game was actually marginally different from what it is today. It was essentially more of a akin to a rail shooter before it became more of a free-moving traditional shooter in a sense. So basically, you just planned your path and then you fired along the way, similar to how like the Buzz Lightyear ride in Disneyland functioned. But eventually, we decided to stick to some more traditional routes, and we also needed to find ways to compel the player to actually explore the map while having an objective to actually move around, collecting batteries and picking up ammo. So that's how we got the inspiration from the payload option of TF2 in order to go about it.
And the other problems we had were like before we were a team of 7 engineers and Lee. So we had no artist.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so it was really hard for us to make a game. So soon we got an artist, Franzi, who joined the team in the last semester. And we also got an artist who's back in India. So he's helping us from there. So
That's
Yeah,
pretty cool.
Yeah, we're very grateful for their help. I mean, we wouldn't have been able to stylize this game if it weren't for them. They really gave our game more character.
Yeah, the game's got a really nice style to it. I really like the look and the strategy to it. It looks like Lee's been trying to get up in that top left corner to collect those batteries and the ammo, but he can't quite make it. He can't get himself up there. And if he's not careful and starts collecting ammo, he might run out along the way. But it looks like he's going to venture into this high area, so that's going to be pretty good. So I'm assuming another one of the aspects is trying to keep your line as short as possible so you can get to the exit quickly.
Right. We wanted to give players some, some level of compulsion to actually plan their path methodically. Try to be conservative with their movement, while at the same time try to explore as much of the map as possible, so they can get a wholesome experience in shooter action.
That's really cool. Yeah, I'm really digging the vibe of the game.
Mm-hmm.
It looks very enjoyable. If Lee could just figure out how to actually get to the exit, he could start getting some more action up in here.
Yeah. This is the difficulty that we put design-wise as well. So the first level was really easy for people to reach but this one is tougher, and the third one is even more tougher.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like he's figured it out. All right, Lee, go ahead and jump back into the action. So what has been your favorite part about working on this game?
Well, essentially, for us, it was like bringing about this whole bringing about conceiving the whole idea at first. I mean, we were when I jumped into it, I had to figure out how we could go about presenting this game. What kind of problems we can solve, and with this game, like we were essentially instilling a more marginalized aspect of gameplay that is escort missions and making it actually fun. This oh.
Well, what's happening? Oh, well, Lee was missing an enemy. So that's a new kind of enemy that we didn't see in the first round.
Yeah.
Right. That's one of the secret drones that we just recently developed, and essentially they function as the turrets sort of enemies that you have to destroy. Heavy hitting, but stand still. Oh dear.
Oh, looks like Lee's been standing outside the battery too long.
So
Got
when you're
himself
outside the circle, it gives you a glitch effect that you come to know that you're outside. You need to go back in.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty clear. If I had been playing, I wouldn't have done that. But I'm just giving Lee some shade here, so.
So these icons and the trail are created by, we had a technical artist, I forgot to mention before.
A technical artist,
Yeah,
really?
so these things were made by him. And he was the only one who was there with us when we had no artist to work with.
Oh, wow. So you guys had a bunch of engineers and
Yeah,
one
bunch of
technical artist, but
and
no?
Yeah, so
Oh, wow. That must have been tough. When did you guys end up getting your artists?
in the last semester.
The last semester? Oh, wow.
Yeah, we got Franzi and the guy, my friend from
Exactly. Yeah. We didn't get in. We didn't get them until like halfway through
Yeah.
development, and
wow.
yeah, it was pretty close coming, but it was all the more welcome nonetheless, and they were very happy to work on the game.
That's really cool. So they had to really kick it into high gear to get some of the art rolling for you guys, huh?
Right. I mean, essentially, we intention to have white boxed graphics similar to Super Hot. That was actually the original plan. But eventually, when we all conceived the robot theme as well as this year, they were more than happy to provide us to give it the more semi-realistic and cartoony sort of look for the robots. Essentially, we took inspiration from like WALL-E and Ratchet and Clank and some of the all the other favorite shooter genres that we all love. We wanted to give players the sort of identity that they can get from other games.
It looks like it works off really well too, because this game looks like a lot of fun.
It is. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and if you guys haven't yet because you're slow or something, the link once again, it's just down there. Go there, click that. It just takes you to the Greenlight page, and you can just vote yes, so that you can actually play this game yourself. Because do you actually have another way to get the game, or is it just going to be Steam?
We have plans to release the game on Itch.io, Desura, and
Geo
GOG.
Galaxy. Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, if as soon as they end up there, we'll probably throw some links down in the description as well, so you can play the game anyway. But it's definitely easiest to just go on Steam, get it on there, and then just download it from there. So, well, I think it's a cool new style. I haven't seen anything like it, but it looks like a lot of fun. It seems like the biggest thing it's similar to is Payload, but a lot different, because you have to specifically strategize and pick up as many different things in the fastest routes. I don't know, it just looks really cool. I'm gonna have to play the game myself, and you will
Please
as well as soon as it gets greenlit, because you're gonna push it through. So thank you guys for coming on the show and letting us play your game and showing it off and everything. We really appreciate the word. Is there any other things you guys want to say?
Go RoBros. Vote for us on Greenlight. Good health. Happy gaming.
Hi guys, thanks for watching that video from the Geekwave. If you liked it, there's more over here. As always, like and subscribe below, and if you want more Geekwave content, you can always go to our Facebook and Twitter pages. And then after that, if you've found what floats your boat, go to thegeekwave.com.